Get ready for cargo shots from the Strat Times, presented by HACTL. Here's a weekly roundup of the latest air freight and logistics news.
From Atlas Air's massive A350 freighter deal to LATAM's salmon shipment and DHL's data center push, air cargo is shifting on multiple fronts. Stay with us as we unpack the biggest developments that shaped global air cargo this week. I am Nikita Sebastian and this is Cargo Shots presented by HACTL. Atlas Air Worldwide has placed a landmark order for 20 A350F aircraft with options for 20 more, becoming the program's largest customer. The freighters set to enter service in 2027 will be delivered between 2029 and 2034, marking a major step in Atlas Air's long-term expansion strategy. CEO Michael Steen said the A350F was chosen after evaluating both Airbus and Boeing options, including the Boeing 777-8F. The Airbus model stood out for earlier availability, lower emissions, reduced fuel burn, strong payload capability, and operational efficiency aligned with future sustainability requirements. The new aircraft will support growth rather than replace Atlas Air's existing fleet of 747s, 777s, and 767s. Despite market uncertainties, the company expects long-term cargo demand growth. The order strengthens Airbus's position in the freighter market while expanding Atlas Air's multi-platform operations globally over coming decades. IIT Leasing has acquired a portfolio of 10 A330F aircraft currently leased to Amazon Air and operated by Alaska Airlines. The aircraft were purchased from funds managed by Altavare on behalf of Blue Owl Capital, with financing provided by MUFG. The deal marks a significant milestone for IIT Leasing, adding wide-body freighters to its portfolio and expanding relationships with key partners. CEO Martin Brown described the acquisition as transformative, strengthening the company's scale, diversification, and positioning it as a global lessor in the growing freighter aircraft segment. The transaction also builds on IIT's collaboration with Blue Owl and participation in Rolls-Royce Lesser Care Plus program. Stakeholders highlighted strong long-term cargo demand, with the acquisition expanding Blue Owl's aviation exposure and reinforcing MUFG's role in structured aviation finance supporting global fleet growth. Qatar Airways Cargo announced yesterday, March 19, 2026, that they resumed limited freighter operations to and from Doha, following temporary approval from the Qatar Civil Aviation Authority. Services span Asia, Europe, and transatlantic routes, while global freighter operations outside Doha continue to ensure supply chain continuity. The carrier is also operating limited passenger flights with belly hold capacity and maintaining certain cargo restrictions. Full operations will resume once airspace reopens. Meanwhile, the airline continues supporting global trade flows, prioritizing safety, operational stability, and customer access during ongoing regional disruption. Global air freight rates rose last week according to the TAC index, driven by Middle East disruptions and rising fuel costs. Rates increased sharply from Asia and India, with India seeing a 30% surge, while supply constraints, airspace issues, and delayed fuel surcharges continue to pressure global markets. LATAM Cargo Group and Andes Integración Logística completed the first premium salmon air shipment with a reduced carbon footprint for Aqua Chile. Using sustainable aviation fuel via the book and claim model, the operation marked a regional decarbonization milestone. The shipment, transporting over 3 tons of salmon from Chile to the United States, used more than 350 liters of SAF. It achieved a certified 10% reduction in CO2 emissions, equivalent to 0.6 tons, demonstrating measurable and traceable environmental impact in air cargo logistics. The initiative highlights growing collaboration across the logistics chain to support sustainability goals. With Aqua Chile as a pioneer exporter, the project underscores the potential to scale SAF adoption in South America, strengthen sustainable export corridors, and advance long-term decarbonization efforts without compromising operational efficiency or service quality. DHL Group is expanding its North America data center logistics infrastructure, adding 10 facilities with over 7 million square feet of capacity. Designed for hyperscalers, these sites will offer white glove handling, rack configuration, and specialized transport to support faster, secure deployment of high-value IT infrastructure. Executives highlighted the need for precision, speed, and integration in supporting AI-driven data center growth. DHL's capabilities from warehousing to charter transport aim to streamline operations and reduce delays. The move strengthens its position as a unified logistics partner for hyperscale projects across North America and globally. According to a report by the International Air Transport Association at the World Cargo Symposium in Lima, AI-related goods were a major air cargo driver in 2025, accounting for 53.5% of the total value of goods transported. Volumes grew 20% year-on-year, reflecting strong demand for high-value, time-sensitive technology cargo. Air Forwarders Association has warned that the shutdown of the Department of Homeland Security is creating risks for cargo operations and supply chains. Ongoing staffing shortages at the Transportation Security Administration are raising concerns about the resilience of aviation security and airport efficiency. The shutdown, which began in February, has already led to more than 300 TSA officers resigning. While passenger checkpoints are immediately affected, prolonged staffing strain could disrupt cargo processing, airport access, and overall airside operations, making it harder for freight forwarders to manage time-sensitive shipments reliably. Despite security protocols remaining intact, the association warned that continued disruption will worsen operational challenges and delay recovery. It urged policymakers to resolve the shutdown quickly, ensure staff payments, and restore stability, as forwarders already face pressures from tariffs and geopolitical tensions impacting global supply chains. Thank you for joining us on this week's Cargo Shots. Stay updated by hitting the subscribe button on our YouTube channel and visiting www.stattimes.com for daily news updates. We will be back next week with a new episode of Cargo Shots featuring more interesting stories.
You've been watching Cargo Shots from the Stattrade Times, presented by HACTL. See you next week with more updates from the air cargo and logistics industry.